Hey guys, it's Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of my shave of the day. I had a wonderful shave today. Today I'm doing a work from home day, so jumped in the shower at lunchtime and grabbed a wonderful shave. It was great. Enjoyed every bit of it. So let's get right down to it. Today I actually took a what do you want to say? A recent arrival, I guess, in my den for its first ride. This brush here that I had reknotted by Thomas Burgess. This is, it came as a set, and what's the bottom of it say here? Gentleman's Gifts, Royal London Gentleman's Gifts, made in Taiwan. And I'm not exactly sure when this came out. My guess is late 70s, early 80s, because this did come with a scuttle, and it came with a Track 2 razor. And so I'm going to guess that that's when it was, but I'm guessing probably 80s is more like it, but I don't know that for sure. When I bought this, the knot did not look like it had hardly been used at all. But the problem was that whoever owned it previous to me, and I bought this in a lot in an auction, had been a smoker, and the knot was almost totally orange. And I did everything I could. I soaked it. I lathered it. I soaked it some more. I lathered it some more. Soaked it in shampoo. And I did everything. And I just could not get that smell out of it. And so I sent it to Thomas and asked him to reknot it. And he had a little bit of problem with it in that he said it was one of the toughest knot removals he's ever done. And he had it out, put it down, came back, and we think what it was is the heat from removing the knot brought out a flaw in the ceramic, and so there was a chip in the back of it. But he put it back in such a way that you can barely notice that it's there, and the performance of this is not affected at all. So what I've been doing, he said this is a knot that takes a while to break in. It's a bore, and it's a bore that not too many people are using. He didn't exactly divulge his source, but he said that it's a knot that takes a while to break in. And so what I've been doing since I got it in probably about a week and a half ago, or maybe even close to 2 weeks ago, but what I've been doing is I've just been soaking it and letting it dry. Lathering something up, soaking it, letting it dry. And so today I got it out to soak it, and I was going to use my rubber set Badger, and I said, you know what, let's give it a whirl, and let's see how this is working. And let me tell you something, this is a very nice knot. I was very surprised at this point how soft it is. It's got a lot of backbone, but it's still a fairly soft knot, and not a whole lot of scritch. And I mean, you look, there's a whole lot of backbone here. So I was expecting a whole lot of scritch, and I didn't get it. Really enjoyed using this. Obviously, I absolutely love this handle. The ship motif on it is just great. And so was very happy with the use of this brush today. Today for my razor, I got out my Fatboy. It's been a little bit since I've had this out. And using the toggle a couple of times this week, using my Slim this week, I said, hey, let's grab another adjustable. And so I went with the Fatboy here, my Executive Fatboy. I actually have it on a 5. I didn't even realize I had it on a 5 until after I got done shaving. I was like, wow. And it was a very comfortable shave. It's loaded with a Polsilver blade on shave number 3, and really enjoyed this shave today. Was it the absolute most comfortable shave I've ever had in my life? No. But it was still a very comfortable shave, and went 2 passes today and got pretty close to BBS. This one little trouble spot here under my chin is the only thing that's keeping me from calling it BBS. But otherwise, just absolutely enjoyed this razor today. For my soap, I got out a soap that it's been a long time since I've used it, if I've used it since I got in my den. Quite honestly, I don't even remember the source of this. I don't remember how I came to acquire it, but I have it. And that is a WSP Rustic Shaving Soap Marrakesh. And this is a soap that I have this scent, I have a barbershop scent. And this is a soap that has gone through several iterations, from my understanding, to get to where it's at now. And so I'm not exactly sure what iteration we're on here that I own. The label on it is still one that's not a waterproof label, and I'm not sure where they're at on the labeling. And the scent strength on this, out of the tin, it's fairly light. I was very surprised, though, as I used this, how much the scent came out. Usually for me, and I didn't bloom this a whole lot. I splashed some hot water on it and left it for about 15 seconds and then dumped it off and went to loading the brush. It loaded easily, lathered easily. The performance was there. It was. No complaints whatsoever there. But many times for me, if I don't get it out of the tub or the tin, the scent, it usually is that way throughout the shave. That's just been my experience. But today was different. As I used this, I really could smell the scent and really enjoyed it. It's a bit of a spicy scent, and when I say spicy, I mean that just there's just a lot of spices going on in there, and I really don't know how to describe it other than that. Really enjoyed it. Even still, I do wish the scent strength on it was a little bit stronger, and it may be by now. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with this vendor or this artisan, but I enjoyed it today. Very glad to have this, and it really surprises me that I don't get it out more often. So, Marrakesh today by WSP was my soap. The aftershave I matched it with, I really matched it with it based on the name. I had Marrakesh, the soap, and so I got out Amerikesh by Ginger's Garden. Do they really complement each other? I don't know that they do. Is this the best pairing in the world? Probably not. I probably have some other aftershaves that would match up with the Marrakesh a little bit better. But I have this huge, what is this? 7 ounce, 6.9 ounces thing of Amerikesh, and I've got to use it because I love this scent, and so I use it today. I love the performance of this. Her aftershaves are just absolutely phenomenal. Her soaps are great, don't get me wrong. I love Irina's soaps, but her aftershaves are just a wonderful thing. They've got menthol in them. I don't know if all of them do, but this one does. An aloe vera juice-based aftershave. So it's just a different feel on your face. It's not as thick as a balm, but it's definitely thicker and it has a different consistency, a different feel on your face than a normal witch hazel-based or alcohol-based aftershave. So I would highly recommend you check out Ginger's Garden if you haven't. Amerikesh is one of my absolute favorite scents. This was my top scent of 2014, and just so glad to have it in my den. And so that was my aftershave today. So that was my shave today. I got out my, what are we calling it now? A Royal London Ship brush with a boar knot, reknotted by Thomas Burgess. My Gillette Fatboy on a 5, loaded with a Polsilver blade on shave number 3. Marrakesh by WSP Rustic Shaving Soap. And finally, Ginger's Garden on Amerikesh. This is Brian the Shaving Geek reporting live from my shave den, wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.